What's up, good people? It's been a while since I did anything on my channel, but I wanted to go ahead and tap back in and start off with a series that I want to call Teach 'em Tuesday. So on Teach 'em Tuesday today, we are going to be talking about earnest money. Yeah. Let's go ahead and make it happen. So let's jump into it. So people want to know what earnest money is, and I'll make it short, sweet, and simple. Earnest money is good faith money offered to the buyer and put down before closing to show that you are serious about purchasing a home. So if you are buying a house and someone is selling a house, what you're going to do and what your agent is going to do on your behalf is offer the seller earnest money. Now, for those of you who are interested in purchasing a home, one thing that you know is the market is very competitive. So things in economics, you learn about supply and demand. The demand right now is greater than the supply of houses. So the earnest money that a buyer is offering, is very critical. So it's important to know about this so that you can hold yourself and your agent accountable when you go into the home buying process. So just to kind of reiterate it, basically earnest money is simply good faith money. It's money that you offer to the seller to let the seller know that you're serious, to let the seller know that you really want to buy this house. Traditionally, what I've seen and what I know about earnest money traditionally is about 1% of the asking price. Some people would say that it's 1 to 3%. Now, the percentage, the amount of money can be negotiated. It can be less than 1%. Now, this is something that you will have to consult your agent about. Now, the advice that I give my clients: the more earnest money that you offer, the more likely you will win a contract. Once again, the more money that you offer, the more earnest money that you offer, increases the likelihood of you winning the contract. So just to kind of understand how the earnest money works, you offer the seller earnest money, and which is good faith money. That money is then placed. Well, if the seller accepts your contract, what you would do, you will take earnest money and the other monies that are like down payment, option period money, and whatever other money that you are offering to the seller, which is in a contract, and all of that money is held in what's called an escrow account in a title company. Now, what you're going to do in this process, you're going to be working with an agent. The agent will draw up a contract. The contract will have contingencies. It will say, hey, in order for my buyer to pay out on the house has to have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Those are the contingencies in the contract. So one thing, people draw up addendums or just things in a contract that say, hey, if the contract meets this, we're good, we'll close on the house. So what you'll have an option period. Basically, the option period is a period of time in a contract that the buyer is able to walk away from the contract. Oftentimes during the option period, people like to get appraisals and get their house inspected. If for any reason you find that like there are major issues with the house in the inspection, you can walk away from the house. Now, it's important that you have certain things within the contract. So it's important that you speak with your real estate agent and understand the contract, so hey, like for instance, let's say the foundation and pretty much the guts of the house is horrible. They've painted it, it looks good to the eye, but when the inspector goes in, he finds like, hey, the foundation is terrible. It's gonna cost you $50,000 to fix this house up. If that's too much and you have it within the contract, you can get your earnest money back, especially during the option period. You can get the earnest money back. Now, if the deal falls through because of something that's not within the contingencies listed in that contract, or like it's on you, the buyer, like let's just say that you went through a loan company and the loan company said that you were pre-approved for a certain amount of money and you were unable to get that money, you lose your earnest money. So from the buyer's perspective, the earnest money is something that protects them, because a lot of buyers don't want their properties to go back on the market, and just kind of how competitive the market, and a lot of the sellers don't want their properties to go back on the market. And right now, it's a seller's market because there are so many people trying to purchase houses right now. That earnest money is something that will protect the seller. And so for those of you who really don't know about the process, there are people who are offering $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 in earnest money to win the contract, just basically to be able to buy houses because they are falling in love with the houses. Also, we are in Texas, and in Texas, especially in San Antonio, you have people moving from all over the country. A lot of these people are cash buyers. They have cash in hand. They're not going to need a loan. So they are able to offer a lot of money as far as the earnest money is concerned. So it's important for you, if you're looking to purchase a home, to understand this, because that earnest money may be the difference between you your contract getting accepted or being denied. Hopefully this is helping somebody that's looking to buy or sell a house. Hit me up in the comments to let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know how I did. Please share the video. I'm just trying to help people that are jumping into the buying process. Man, y'all have a blessed day. Teach 'em Tuesday. Root to the good bros.